Nice crowd, nice crowd.
Hey, who won last night? Western or Central?
I'm scared to look, man. I'm scared.
I would say perfect football weather.
You guys got that? No actual special teams plays, but you can choose guys on the sideline, anything, anyone's stretching or doing whatever. Okay. All right. Yep. Thank you. Yep.
Right shoe.
To go.
Right shoe.
Okay, Montori, a little patience back there. To go.
We go, be patient. It's time to go. Go. Be patient. Grab his hand.
To go.
Left shoot, right shoot, right shoot.
Right shoot, right
Relax. Go, right shoot. Stay on him.
Yep.
To go.
That's a good move right there. Good shot of him coming our way.
Get the shield, please. Shield. Ain't coming up.
That's a good ball coming up. Ball might be coming up.
Got 96.
We gotta move to the snow.
To go. That's it. Keep your ears back. That's it, Jack. Good. Don't let it out with your hands inside now. Keep your hands up. Don't drop. To go. Inside out. Good. Come back. One more. To go. That's guy out. Good. Go. Right off the double. Let's two to the right, to the left, without block one. To the right. That's it. Don't shift away from the outside. On that inside. Is your separation off the ball, right? Double barrel, gotta get back. Watch your
Quick on over there.
Get moving on the double.
That's why
Watch out. That's it. Yeah, Joe. Let's go, Joe. What are you doing?
Press it. Good. Hands on.
You guys flinch.
I'm down to 28 now. I got 28 left. Short step, pressure, really fucking that inside good line. Coach, you need to go right there. Don't get your hands same thing. All right? Make sure you feel that pressure. Don't let nothing hit Slide up. Slide up. First one. That's it right there. Next guy up. 0 nose. 0. Right up on the guy.
You know me.
There you go. Lance, you're up. Zero technique. There you go. Good.
I feel like you got enough of those guys. There's Reggie Wayne to your left.
I'm not sure those guys are practicing today right now.
There you go. Take a short, little side.
Quarterback system now.
There you go, good. Good press. Yeah, no problem with getting that hand when you feel it. When you can. Try to work that one today a little bit, Jack. Here we go. What's going over there? No, it's all good. Outside.
Get it out!
All right, Johnny?
Hey, up! Square him up! Square him
There
up!
you go, good. It may not happen. You got good control, but you get a chance of that. He knocks that hand right back underneath. There you go. Next guy up.
No matter what.
Set that way for you. There you go. Good. Hey, get your non-snap hand up there as fast as you
Alright guys, that's it.
Hell got you. There you go.
Are being portrayed as the underdog. The not-so-friendly columnists in Boston are saying the accidental tourist to the championships. How are you feeling about this?
Feeling great about this game. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident about the game plan we have. Each day we get a chance to get out on the field, I feel we're getting better and better as players and getting better as a team. I feel like we want to go back out there again and keep executing the assignment that was given to us. So I feel real confident about this week.
I'm going to go ahead and
draw motivation from the fact that no one gives you a puncher's chance, or few people give you a puncher's chance?
We don't really care about that. We give each other a chance. You know, everybody in this locker room look at one another and put trust in one another. We look at the coaches to put trust in us. We don't care. I understand everybody looking at us to be the underdog. We're supposed to pay attention to that. That's supposed to be motivation. The only motivation it is, we just want to beat New England. That's the only motivation we want.
What's your reaction
Who's the best quarterback playing on Sunday?
Who's the best quarterback playing on Sunday? Statistically?
However you want to say it.
However I want to say it. I said you got the best quarterback. You got two of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. You got one that's going to be a Hall of Fame ballot. Then you got another one that may shatter every record in the NFL at one point.
That is very political. You just punted on me there.
What's your reaction?
Thank you very much.
What's your reaction to Josh's arrest?
What's my reaction? What did Chuck say?
I'm asking you where
But what did Chuck say? All right, whatever Chuck said, that's what I'm with.
What are the differences you see between your quarterback, Andrew Luck, and Tom Brady?
What Andrew trying to get to is where's Tom Brady at, and I know he probably looks at him here and there about certain skills and certain techniques and what to look at and where to do his progression at. They have at one given point, Andrew will be on the same stage as Tom Brady, but at this time right now, he's growing to become a Tom Brady, and when he does, there's gonna be sky the limits to it for a guy like him.
So was he your guy?
He always my guy. 12. See with the back of the jersey say luck.
What about their personalities? How different are they? I mean, you're.
What do you remember about the way they covered you the first time around? It seemed like it surprised a lot of people on the outside when it happened.
I mean, it kind of surprised me, but it actually did. You know, that's Belichick. They had Arrington on me with McCourty over the top, so that was pretty smart. They put Reeves on Reggie, so they went man to man on everybody else, and kind of just doubled me, had a safety over the top. So for us, for me, just be patient, and when my time comes, just be able to make a play.
At the same time, I think Dwayne only wound up playing about 13 snaps in that game. Is that a big difference this time around to get him into that mix?
Oh, it's a big difference. You know, we're healthy, we're hot, we're rolling, and you know we embrace the challenge. So it's gonna be fun.
Can you talk about
what about the last game against them? I mean, they did a great job of limiting you. So what do you have to do differently to make sure that they're not able to have that help over time?
Oh, I mean, guys got to step up and make plays. It's simple. You make plays, you got to move to safety and play honest. So. We feel good, so if they want to do that again, hey, good luck, but this is a different team.
How are you feeling about this game? More has been written, more has been said about this game than any other game in the season, most likely. How's that playing on you to just tune all that out, or are you saying we're going to show them something?
Oh, we good, we loose. We got the momentum right now, we hot. It's a great Patriots team we playing, but we on fire.
Can you talk about your quarterback's competitive spirit?
Tomorrow at the podium.
He's been known to congratulate guys on a good hit and everything. Do you think that kind of messes with him a little bit, or that's just who he is?
You name?
He's going to be available tomorrow at the podium.
No more questions? All right.
How do you get after Tom Brady?
Can you repeat that?
How do you get after Tom Brady? Better on Sunday?
I mean, it's gonna take a team effort, you know. D-line, I guess, whenever the pressures are called, make a play. And we got a 4-man rush, D-line rush. You know, it's gonna take all 11.
You guys had a real hard time against them last time you played with the Russian. Are you guys better than that?
I mean, from that game to this game, I mean, I guess you guys can see it too. We're a better team. It's a different defense, but it's still gonna you know, take all we got to put a stop to their run. I mean, even when you do stop the run, he can throw the ball everywhere. I mean, so it's just they're a real good team.
Can you compare your quarterback to Tom Brady? Just how their styles are different, their personalities are different, their games are just different.
I mean, Andrew Luck is Andrew Luck, Tom Brady's Tom Brady, man. We have a great quarterback here, and they have a great quarterback over there. So that's probably the similarities.
Who's the best quarterback on Sunday in your opinion?
I got to worry about this defense and getting everything together, being on our P's and Q's to stop Tom Brady. Man.
That's a punt. Ricky did the same thing to me.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Pretty smart guys, right?
I guess.
I know, right?
Were you concerned at all that some fans may be put off by Josh's arrest?
I mean, that's a tough situation, difficult situation, but I mean, we're really just trying to concentrate on the Patriots and what they do. I mean, we have a hard enough time stopping those guys.
I detect in here a quiet confidence and healthy respect.
Quiet confidence and healthy
quiet confidence among you and your teammates for Sunday, but a healthy respect for these guys. While everybody else is mouthing off about this game, you guys are keeping a lid on it.
I mean, we have a ton of respect for that team, man. It's the Patriots. I mean, them, anybody else, any team we play, it's the NFL. Everybody's good, especially in the playoffs. Everybody's good, and the winning is no different.
Terrell, talk about how you guys feed off being the underdog when you go into a game.
We're underdog?
Yeah, they say we're underdog.
You guys seem to step up and play well when people outside of here think you're the underdog, you guys.
I mean, we don't worry about outside noise, man. Well, as long as we do what we do and play our type of football, we don't really worry about anything outside of what's in this locker room and what's in this organization.
Do you expect the Patriots to bring the rushing game that they had the last time? Because if you look at what they did last week, they really didn't run at all. You just prepare for everything.
Yeah, you gotta prepare for everything, man. Patriots are gonna feel that whatever their strengths are, they're gonna try to play towards their strengths, and we're gonna have to do our job to stop it.
But is it your expectation? Maybe I should ask it another way. Is it your expectation they'll bring it again just to see if you guys can stop it? Because they struggled doing it last time.
My expectations are they're gonna do whatever it takes for them to win.
What is your expectation?
My expectation
about this game. What is your expectation about this game?
My expectations are we got to go out and play Colts football. If we do, we're going to be successful.
How you felt about this week of practice?
I don't feel good about your week of practice.
You doesn't feel about my week? Well, how about yours? How about yours?
You know.
How do you feel about the Freeman wear? How do you feel about the tight shirt? Everybody want to know, how do you feel about the tight shirt? Can it get any tighter than
I mean, if I'm working out, this is what I feel comfortable in.
But do you wear it on the daily?
No, not at all.
Not at home either?
I usually got a loose fit.
What size is the extra small, extra medium?
It's over.
Good talking there. Yeah, this guy was my mentor my freshman, rookie year, excuse me, in the NFL. He's a guy who's been a great cheat sheet for me my past 5 years in the NFL. Helped me, even when I was with the Ravens still, and he was here, I would call him, see what he thinks on certain plays, how can I play the blocks better. And it's just a blessing to have another opportunity to play with him.
And obviously, when you talk about Jonas Gray having 201 career high, with you back in here, any message to what he would be facing that you want to send the Patriots running back?
Oh no, man! I'm just gonna play as hard as I can. The best team is gonna win that day. You want a story, huh?
Yeah.
Want me to give you something?
Yeah.
Nah.
You want to show how you're gonna meet?
Nah. It's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a fun day, and two great organizations are gonna clash, and the better team is gonna win that day.
How does he, Garrett won that combination compared to any other, running duo? Obviously, they got Shane Vereen too. When it comes to stopping them.
Yeah, it's a great mix-up. They keep teams off balance. With Vereen can catch and pass out the backfield, and then you got the two big power backs that run hard, full 6 team ahead, and it's a great challenge, and we'll be ready.
Why do you think you make an impact to this defense? it's already been, I think you guys are limiting 15 rush yards less than when you were in there before.
Is that what they say? I make an impact? Is that what they say?
Yes, that's what they say.
I don't know. I just be myself. You know, I'm big, silly, and I have fun. You know, I play with passion, and I play for my brothers. You know, these guys, we grind so hard in OTAs and mini camp, and why not? If you're gonna be out there, why not play hard? So,
about 1090.
you know, what'd you say about 1090? I don't know what exactly he's talking about. This guy's over here, but yeah, like when you got guys like him and you know Sean Phillips and so many great leaders, why not?
Talk about playing against Chandler.
What about him?
Playing against Chandler.
Who's Chandler? I have no idea who that is. Nah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's the third matchup, and I think I'm up one. I'm not sure, but it's definitely gonna be fun. I know my first time playing him was a little tough to focus and concentrate on it. I was so worried about him and how productive he was. But now, you know, being a veteran in the game and playing him a few times, it's not about either one of us. It's about the Colts and the Patriots.
You're gonna have a lot of family at this game.
Yeah, it should be a lot. It should be a lot. I'm happy it's in New England, so he has to buy all the tickets.
Arthur, when you say you were worried about him, you know, initially, was you worried that he was going to get hurt, or he wasn't going to have a good game, or too good of a game?
Yeah, just trying to compare stats, try to be more productive, and you know, it was really frustrating the first time we played. You know, they made a huge story about it, the Jones brother bowl, and everything like that, and you know, now it's just, you know, I probably won't even recognize he's over there honestly until after the game, and we'll see who get the last laugh.
Your name was brought up by both Belichick and your coach.
Was it really?
Yeah, like.
Was it good? Was it good?
Yeah,
or?
They said, well, last time, but Arthur Jones wasn't in the game.
Oh man.
Is that the pressure on you now?
No, it's not. You know, I don't know. I don't know what was why he said that or whatever. But, you know, I'm just gonna do my job and come hard to play hard, and you know, I thank him for that though, to admire me like that. But you know, I'm just gonna play hard and just do my job. Was that a professional question I answered? Politically correct? All right.
Hey guys, we're closing up. This time we're going to do the podium here.
And since everybody's already filming me half naked, go.
Kobe, I was looking at a stat. Luck in his first 2 years, when he's thrown it 40 times, is 5-8. This year he's 8-2. Especially in the playoffs, how much have the coaches kind of allowed him to do his thing and be unleashed, so to speak?
I mean, I don't know. I would say that Andrew's a special enough player to where you can kind of say, okay, what do you think is best here? You know, that said, we don't do that as much as we probably could, but you know, he's a special enough guy where if you tell him to throw the ball, he's going to complete it.
Yeah, the talk is obviously tight ends important in this game. How much do you get excited when you look at what tight ends have been able to do against the Patriots this season?
Yeah, I mean, we're very excited. It's a good opportunity for us as tight ends, but you know, that said, we prepare every week like it's going to be a great opportunity. So, you know, it's a tough matchup up front. It's a tough matchup in the back end. So, I mean, we're definitely going to have our hands full.
How excited are you to be in this opportunity?
Unbelievably excited. I mean, this is my first time getting this far into the playoffs, so it'll be a new experience, but that said, I think it's one that we're ready for.
Kobe, how do you erase the memory of what happened in the last game and the previous two? Because you guys have really struggled against them.
Hey guys, let's go to the podium.
All right, and on cue, everybody leaves. I would say that you don't forget about what has happened. You try to learn from it as best you possibly can. You know, we'll watch the film of both of those games and try to learn and pick up little nuances that we may not have seen the first time around.
But how do you find confidence when they pretty much handled you pretty substantially?
It's a new game. It's a different Sunday. You know, hopefully we're a better team than we were when we faced them initially.
Yeah, how different a team do you think you are since the first time you faced them?
I think, you know, obviously building momentum through the playoffs is huge for us, but I also think that, you know, every team grows and improves from game one till the end of the season.
Kobe, have you seen this picture of Tom Brady riding on your logo?
Yes. Is that a question or?
Yeah, that's the question. Here's the follow-up. What are your thoughts of him riding on your logo?
I think that's a silly picture and a silly question. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Do you think it's disrespectful of him to do that, or are you troubled by that?
If Tom Brady photoshopped that himself, yeah, that would probably be disrespectful. But I think someone on the internet probably thought it was funny, and that's fine.
It's actually on his own Facebook account.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. If Tom Brady handles his own Facebook account and he photoshopped it, then good for him. I don't know what you want me to say about that.
But does it bother you guys in any way that?
No, I don't think it bothers me or Andrew or anybody else on the team what Tom Brady puts on his Facebook account.
Thank you.
Dante's been an emerging force here for the whole.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut on him and keep working hard.
How do you respond to that when he does that?
I beat him up a little bit, being the older brother,
Oh, yeah.
I'll catch him after the game or something like that, but I can't really focus on that, I know the first time I played against him it was really stressful, and I was more focused on playing against him, but after playing him the third, fourth time, I won't even notice he's out there until after the game. So, this one's for everything, and I know our fans are going to be behind us and supporting us, and bring the noise.
Are you worried about your parents being in that stadium with Colts jerseys on?
No, not at all. I'm actually probably going to send them some jerseys for them to wear, and we'll be ready to go.
Do you think Chandler will let them wear them?
Probably not. Pretty sure he'll have something for them to wear or something like that, but I can't really worry about that. I'll just be ready to go.
With all the brothers being athletes, what was it like in your house? I mean, did you guys break a lot of stuff?
Yeah, very competitive. If it's the last piece of cookie or chicken or whatever, we're wrestling or fighting for it. We put a lot of holes in the wall growing up, and we're paying our parents back now.
Can you talk about trying to stop the run? You guys had a struggle. I don't think you played the last game.
No, I didn't play the last game. But they're a different team now. We're a different team now, and we'll be ready to go.
What do you see as the challenge, the biggest challenge of facing Tom Brady?
The biggest challenge is not them, it's ourselves, not beating ourselves. Everyone doing their job, everyone controlling the controllable. The biggest challenge right now is me getting in the cold tub and getting my body fresh and getting ready to go. We have a great game plan. I'm pretty sure they will too. And I'm excited. I'm excited to have the opportunity. We're in a great position, right where we want it. I know you guys had them picked. A lot of teams have them picked, but we just work hard every single day. And we're a band of brothers.
Is it hard not to think about being one win away from going to the Super Bowl?
You entertain it every once in a while. I'm not gonna lie, but if you don't beat that team, I'm not even gonna mention their name. We don't beat that team, that's not gonna happen.
Suggs?
Yeah, absolutely. It rubs off a little bit. 4 years in my locker next to Terrell Suggs. It rubs off a little bit, I guess.
Can you say Brady?
I can say it. I guess. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to do it, though.
Arthur, did you see this picture of Tom Brady riding on the Colts logo?
I didn't. No, I didn't see it.
Great weapon. It's different. You can't take anything from either core or group of people, but they both do a great job of doing what they do.
As a guy that's 6 foot, approach a big monster like Gronk coming across the middle. How do you approach that? Somebody's that much bigger than you are.
I guess it's the David and Goliath approach. Regardless of whatever height he is, our heart the same. And I mean, the smaller guy heart might be bigger. So when you get on the field, you always got to check somebody's temperature, I like to say, to see what they can and can't do. And if you're overpowering, you just gotta keep smell blood. You gotta keep going. And regardless of whoever it is, big, small, everybody blinks. Everybody flinches, and you can't miss that opportunity.
This we talked about receivers, but really it was the running game that hurt you the last time.
Yeah.
Is that has to be focus number one, stopping the running game?
Oh, it's always focus number one, stopping the run. We forgot about it, and we just didn't do a good job last time we played them. So we know, and they know that they think they can run the ball on us. So we're gonna have to just man up and do a better job. We didn't have any too bad mess ups, and people just got to man up and play a little better. And I think the game means more. So we'll see what happens. There you go, man. Thanks.
How different are you guys as a team defensively when you played in the first game?
We're a more mature team. It's just the natural weathering you have as a defense as the season goes on. You just evolve. And coming off a game like we did against the Broncos, you gain confidence. So we was able to get hot at the right time, and we was able just to keep rolling. And we just need to keep doing what we're doing. We made our corrections, and we know what we're capable of, and we just need to show up.
Brady very well. key to getting him or slowing him down?
I mean, it's going to come down to executing, just like we did last week and the week before. Just being on the same page as a defense, marrying up the pass rush with the pass coverage, and, first and foremost, stopping that run, because if he's hurting in the run game, then that opens up the play action. You don't really have a chance if they can beat you both ways.
Sergio Brown, can you talk about his leadership and the Ric Flair thing that he does? What is that? What does he do for your team?
He's an energy guy. Every team needs one of those kind of guys, and he's that guy for us. He brings energy on and off the field, and you need those kind of guys in your locker room.
As a group, do you remember the push from Gronk? Is something you kind of put in the back of your mind as you go into this game?
I mean, you learn from everything from the game. That they beat us last time, and we got to learn from that and move on. And we just got to win our matchups, whether it comes in the run game, pass game. Everybody just got to win their box and win their matchups.
You remember what Gronk said, though, don't you?
It don't matter what he said, man. We got to play ball. All that talking and anything else doesn't really matter. Once you step between those white lines, it comes down to playing ball and executing.
Did you see this picture? This is Tom Brady.
That's cute.
It's on his Facebook. I mean, do you?
Yeah, that means nothing to me, man. I'm just worried about watching film. Obviously, he's a great quarterback, Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback. He's won Super Bowls. He's been the best, that I've seen in the postseason. So we got a huge challenge, on the field. That's really all that matters right now.
Is it bulletin board material for you guys?
Not really. We got to play the game either way. He's going to be the same Tom Brady with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It doesn't matter. He's going to be the same Tom Brady on Sunday.
What do you expect the atmosphere to be like?
It's going to be great playoff atmosphere. I've been on the other side. I've been up there. We played in the playoff last year, so it's going to be a great atmosphere and a great place, just like it was last week. We want to go up there and do a lot of the same things we did last week and hopefully keep that crowd quiet.
Is it hard not to think about one win away from a trip?
Oh, we definitely think about it. Well, I do personally. I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm definitely thinking about it. It's a huge game. It's a chance to get to a Super Bowl. And that's obviously every team, every player's goal in the league. So that's where we want to be, and we're gonna do everything to get there.
When you look at the last 3 games against the Patriots, they beat you by an average of 26 points.
Yep.
Is it hard to get your head wrapped around that substantial loss, and how do you move forward with confidence when the recent body of work is one of struggle for you?
You watch the film and you learn from it, and you get better from it. Yesterday's wins or losses doesn't really affect the game coming up, and so we just learn from it, and hopefully we do a lot of things differently than we did when they came here and then we went up there last year. So it's a new game, and right now it's 0-0. So we're looking to play our best game on Sunday.
Has there been any intimidation factor the last couple times you played them? Just based
No,
on how
I wouldn't say intimidation. I mean, they outplayed us. It was a point-blank period. They outplayed us, and we got to make sure that's not the case this week.
Thank you.
To help your team put points on the board and get a little bit closer to winning a game. So for me, really try to focus in on the job at hand, pay attention to all the little things, and not pay attention to the grandness of it. It's always special. I love running out at home, obviously, with our cheers cheering for us. But this will be fun too. I mean, their crowd is pretty electric. They'll be loud, but the best way to quiet them is to play well.
Adam, you've been through so many of these. Is it still just as special when you arrive there and when you go through warm-ups and you see all the people and
playoffs are just a special thing. There's a lot of guys in the league that maybe never had an opportunity to play in a playoff or very, very minimally, I guess I should say. So whenever you can have this opportunity to run out on the field for a game like this, I mean, obviously we know what's at stake. Everybody does, but you never take it for granted. It's special every single time that you have the opportunity, and this one will be equally special.
And you have such a unique perspective, having been on both sides of this for a long time.
Yeah, well, this will be a fun game. I mean, obviously they're a very, very well coached team, a team with amazing players. They're playing really good right now, and we know what we have to do. We're gonna practice our butt off all week long and get in there and give us our best shot. I think we should be able to go out there and play well and see what happens.
Can you kind of describe what the moment is like when you win this, and then also the moment when you know you lost it?
That's a good question. I've been fortunate enough to win, I think, every time that I've been in this situation. Our teams have hoisted that trophy. So it's a great feeling to win this game and to know that you're ultimately taking one more step on the list of goals and having an opportunity to play the following week. We're not thinking down the road at all. We know that this team is a very, very good football team, and it's going to take 60 minutes of the best football we got to have an opportunity.
Thanks, Adam.
What's the privilege been like for you I mean, you look at what you've done in your career, but then playing with Brady, Manning, and now Luck. What's that been like for you watching from afar?
It's amazing. I could have never been any more lucky if I would have wrote the book myself. I mean, you know, going from Hall of Fame quarterback to Hall of Fame quarterback to a guy that's well on his way to do that, it's a special thing. I've been very, very blessed to be on teams with great quarterbacks. That's probably another reason why this will be my 20-something playoff game, because we have quarterbacks like these guys that you've mentioned. You've got opportunities to play a lot of games in the playoffs.
What keeps you going, and what keeps you going physically too? What gives you that ability?
The love of this game is like no other. I mean, to be able to run out on a field and strap on a helmet and with this kind of atmosphere, it never gets old. It's something that's very special, and you know, to continue to do it, to keep going, it takes a lot of work, but there's nothing I'd rather be doing.
Last question for me: do you take a second when you get out there Sunday, kind of look around and say, you know, do you think back, and can you think back for us what it was like to start your NFL career?
I won't reminisce too much, that's for sure. I'll go out there and obviously, you know, there's emotions and all that stuff going, but it will be business as usual. Get out there, try to figure out the field conditions and the wind conditions and all that stuff, and see what we're, you know, at this point, there's many times to look back and reminisce years down the road.
But do you remember your first camp? Do you remember your first trip from South Dakota State? What was that like?
Sure, you know, long time ago. Different now, obviously. You know, back then it was, you know, I was the underdog by far, being a South Dakota kid, just trying to find a spot on the team. But for anybody out there, work hard and you get some opportunities.
You're so much a part of their legacy, and it's so mutually intertwined. If you look back at those years, what do you think you learned most?
Football in general, not just there or here, whatever, but it's a team sport that you obviously. There's a lot of guys in this locker room that have to play well and mesh together and do the right thing to be able to. At this level, at this point in the thing, anybody can beat anybody, and it's the team that plays the best on Sunday, that error-free, turnover-free, makes you know, the most plays is the team that ends up winning.
How do you block out that legacy when you go out there Sunday?
You know, you don't even think about that. Obviously, you know, with all the hoopla and the fireworks and the music and the this and that, it all starts off very emotional and all that, and then about 2 plays into it, it just kind of settles into a normal game. So you try to block all that out the best you can, and ultimately there's ebbs and flows in the course of a game, but the team that can ride the emotions the best and just kind of stay focused on the task at hand is usually the one that comes out of there with a win.
You had the years learning the kind of the air currents of the old stadium there. Do you notice a difference between the two?
Well, every day is a different situation, obviously. I mean, playing in September versus playing in January, I mean, we won't know exactly what the conditions are, but we'll get out there early enough. You know, a couple hours before the game, we'll walk the field, try to figure out the wind, and if there's any weather, you know, if there's rain or any of that stuff, we'll figure it out.
Was one easier to kick than the other?
Both of them can be difficult. I think this one, now that they have sport turf, is maybe you got a better kicking surface than the old Foxborough grass, but it doesn't guarantee anything. You still have to go out there and put them through.
Thank you.
You got it.
Is it still special for you to go back?
Well, I think it plays a big part. You know, Andrew does a great job. If he doesn't see something down the field, he finds the check downs, you know, with the running backs or the tight ends or whoever it may be. So it definitely, you know, gets us first downs and puts points on the board.
Do you relish that kind of a role? I mean, you've carried a heavy load the last 2 games. Do you like that?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, that's what we live for. This, you know, that's what I dream about, you know, playing football. So I like it a lot.
Hey, you got 18 catches in 2 playoff games. When's the last time you had 18 catches in the season?
I don't think I ever had 18 catches in the season.
Even at Ohio State?
Even at Ohio State, so I don't think so. Not that I can remember.
Oh, you remember being more than 18 catches.
Right, yeah, right.
Do you feel comfortable catching the ball when that's not your background, maybe?
I actually do feel comfortable catching the ball. I mean, that's something that you know, I definitely work on. It's something that you know, it's a big role that running backs play in the NFL now. You know, you have to be able to catch the ball out the backfield. It's kind of almost like, you know, pass blocking. You know, you got to be able to catch the ball out the backfield.
Even in high school, did you not catch a lot of balls?
In high school, I actually did catch quite a few balls. I mean, you know, in college, I quite a few, but you know, in the NFL, it's definitely been a big role for me.
People talk about you as a difference maker this time around from the first game. How do you feel about that?
You know, it's a good thing. It's just one of those things. Just trying to get better each and every day, each and every game. Just try to help this team out to, you know, win games.
How big of a challenge do you see this is for you guys? How big of a challenge is the Patriots defense?
Well, you know, they have a great defense over there. You know, great coaching staff. They do a lot of great things over there. So it's definitely going to be a great task for us. It's going to be a dog fight, and we're looking forward to it.
It's important for you guys to establish a good running game early to keep Tom Brady off the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I think any game that you go into is good to, you know, get a running game going. You know, definitely to help, you know, Andrew out and with the passing game. So I think it's definitely going to be important.
Do you guys think about what happened last time you played much, or do you try to erase it, or is it such a big defeat it's hard to get it completely out of your mind?
Well, I think it's one of those things, you go back and kind of look at the film and see what we did wrong, see what we can do better, you know, see what we did do good, you know, learn from it, and you know, it's just one of those things you got to look for. You know, obviously, I feel like we've gotten better since then. You know, they've probably gotten better since then. So we just have to go out there and execute. You know, put a great game plan together and go out there and try to get a great win.
I want to show you a picture. Have you seen this picture of Tom Brady riding on your guys' logo? This is from his official Facebook page. Okay, so that's not somebody's work. Just your thoughts on it?
You know, we really don't get into, you know, all that. You know, we're going up there to play a football game. You know, we really don't get into all the, you know, media things like that. So, you know, we're going up there to win a football game, and that's pretty much it.
Can you talk about Sergio Brown and his Ric Flair imitation and just the energy he brings to the team?
Well, I think it's great. He does a great job at it, and it definitely gets the guys going, and we're looking forward to it again.
Do you use that loss as motivation, or is it, like you said, just basically learn from it and move on? Or does it in the back of your mind because you use it as motivation?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, anytime you lose a game, you know, obviously you want to learn from it, and anytime you get a second chance to play a team, you obviously want to, you know, go out there and, you know, win the game. I mean, I think you go into every game and wanting to win. So that's definitely our goal for this week is to, you know, win this game.
You guys have done so much. Do you allow yourself to dream about, hey, one more win and we get to go to the Super Bowl?
Well, it's just one of those things. You have to take one game at a time. You can't look forward. Right now, our focus is, you know, playing the Patriots. So, you know, that's our goal right now is go up there and get a win.
Boom, Coach Pagano said that Andrew told him he's about as healthy as he's been all year. It feels like training camp. He's ready for training camp. Do you sense that from just your communication with him, seeing him throwing the ball, you know, handing it off to you out there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that he definitely works hard. You know, he does a great job, you know, taking care of his body and doing all the little things. So he's definitely playing very good right now, and he's been a great leader for us.
What has been like some of the messages that some of the older guys who've been to these championship games have told you yourself and some of the young guys about taking advantage of it?
Really just taking advantage of it and make sure that we, you know, really go up here and execute, you know, play our game, you know, try not to, you know, not to do too much. Just go out there and play our game and be relaxed and just go out there and get the win.
Can you describe the command Andrew has had of this offense, especially in the postseason?
Well, he has had a great demand. I mean, he's done so many great things, you know, just putting the offense together, you know, moving the ball, you know, putting points up on the board, and he's just been such a great leader for us.
I don't know if this was the case internally or not, but it seemed like when Ahmad was there at the beginning, the check down and the passes to the running backs were a big part. And then when he got hurt, it became a little more difficult to do that. Was that a concerted effort to get the check down game going a little bit more? Because obviously you know how big it's been the last 2 games.
Well, it's definitely been big for us, and I think it plays a big part in our offense. You know, anytime you know we're passing the ball, I always try to find a way to find Andrew so he can see me to get a ball if it's a check down or in the flats or whatever it may be. So I just try to do my best to try to help him out.
Thanks, Bill.
The respect level and the trust level and all that stuff.
Okay.
You feel the locker room really good guys.
In 3, 2. All right, Daniel Boom Heron, thank you very much. Coming off back-to-back highly productive games, 141 yards on the touchdown against Cincinnati, 95 yards against the Broncos. How would you describe the way your role has grown here the last few weeks?
Well, it's been pretty good. I just try to come here each and every day and work as hard as I can just to help this team out. Just put some points up on the board and just get wins. And You know, the coaches have put me in a great situation. So I just try to take advantage of it and just make the best of it.
Coach described you playing through pain as tough, tough, tough. How are you feeling, and how are you expecting to deal with how you're feeling on Sunday?
I'm actually feeling really good. You know, I was a little sore, you know, during the game, but you know, I just fought through it, and you know, I feel great today, and I look forward to playing on Sunday.
You certainly had your ups and downs in your short career, considering where you were with the practice squad and being cut here in the last year or so. How would you describe this journey to be where you are now, one of the key roles in an AFC Championship game?
Well, it's been a tough journey, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I mean, I learned a lot from it. I've grown so much from it, and I think it's made me the person that I am today. And I'm just happy for the opportunities I'm getting, and just really trying to take advantage of them right now and just make the best of it.
Do you feel like your confidence grows every game?
I feel pretty confident. You know, I feel pretty confident, and I just want to keep getting better each and every day.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you. He had that energy ever since training camp. You know, even when he was playing next to me on the side of me during the games, he'd make a play and then just start spinning or doing some crazy dance. And I'm trying to wonder where he get this energy from. You need to give me some of it. But he's always the light. He's always the one who's just fully energized all the time. And the Ric Flair thing, I don't know if you guys saw it on YouTube. I was a fan of wrestling my whole career, my whole life. So just seeing him do it and bring it back is pretty funny, pretty cool.
Got a couple of woos in you.
Yeah, woo!
Was the Nature Boy your guy?
Huh?
Was the Nature Boy your guy?
I was an Ultimate Warrior type of guy. Him and Gronk, they've been a connection for a while, and I think they're like first or second or something with that tight end quarterback connection. And, you know, that's always tough. You know, and we might have overlooked that the first time, and we got the ball ran down our throat. You know, but now we're a much better team than before. I just want everybody to understand that. And going into the Denver game, we were a much better team. Going into this game, we are a much better team than we were when we played early in the year. You know, and I know a lot of people surprised, like they thought we'd be packing up and have our garbage bags, but we're a different team. We're a different team. We stop in the run. We defending the pass pretty well. You know, 12 is on point. We different.
Mike, you were one of the guys who played in the championship game, meaning AFC Championship game. You got to remind you guys, let's not start thinking about Phoenix. That we got a task ahead of ourselves.
I think guys know that because not many of these guys, not many people in this locker room has been here or been to the next point, which is the Super Bowl. So I think guys like, okay, let's take it one game at a time. But I think I should remind guys like, yo, just take it one game at a time. But, you know, Coach do a good job of doing that anyway. Let's focus on the task at hand before we move forward.
You said last week that you guys are underdogs against Denver, obviously underdogs against the Patriots. Do you welcome that? You like that?
We underdogs again?
Yeah. This is the point spread.
All right, now, you know what I'm going to ask. Who everybody here going for the Patriots? Okay,
we're from
good question.
We're from Boston.
Oh, you're from Boston?
We're objective.
So you're going for the Patriots?
Well,
no wonder you asked that crazy question. Do I think why he threw Sergio out the club? That's why you asked that. And you're about to show me that. You trying to stir something up? I know this. I know you guys sell papers, but I'm 11 years in. You can't get me. You got to go to the young guys if you want information like that.
I went to the young
So
guys.
do you welcome that underdog role, obviously, right?
Yes. I love it. I've been an underdog my whole career. You know, I was undrafted. You know, I was on a practice squad. I was in Cleveland. I didn't go to a playoff game until I went to Denver. Went to the Super Bowl last year when I went to Denver, and now I'm on a quest to do it again. Man, bring it on. I'm excited. I apologize, but I'm excited. You know, I'm excited. I accept all challenges, and you know, I just want to have fun and take it one game at a time.
Can I get a response to that? This is Tom's official Facebook page, riding your logo.
You look pretty cool.
Is it bulletin board material in any way? Do you guys think it's disrespectful that he's riding your?
No, man. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I honestly think it's funny. I got to ask him when I see him, did he really do that?
It's his official page.
I don't know. We'll see. But I got to ask him. It's just fun. It's funny.
Thank you.
Mike, just real quick, how good of a pro wrestler would Sergio be?
How good of a pro wrestler would he be?
Because there might be an angle where you can't get.
I just got on stage, uniform with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in the air, come to the picture book so I can ask you some questions to see if you're under proof. I asked her and she said, blah, blah, blah. She had 9 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was confused and said, how do you like this? She said, I was very amused. I started throwing back, she started throwing back. I can't tell you exactly. She acted kind of strange. Then when I asked her, you have a man, she tried to tell me. She said, no, I don't. I only have a friend. Come on. I'm not even going. That's what I'm going to say. We got a lot of but you say just a friend. But you say just a friend.
Hey, so special teams sideline down this way or down that way? Not on the field though, okay? Shooting special teams down this way.
Yeah, we're not. Well.
Yep, it is. Oh, yeah, got you. Sorry. Say it again. Okay. I'll call you back. I got a little bit earlier. No thanks, I'm good.
Coach. Good, hold on. Thank you.
Are we allowed to shoot Reggie?
Not if he's
getting sidelined.
yeah, on the sideline we can.
But not on the field.
Right. I can't shoot it. Oh, yeah, maybe I can do that. Sure. Right. Okay, I was just shooting coach.
You guys shoot.
Yeah. So, just go ahead. I've seen everybody but. There he is. I got him. Thanks. His profile, and I was looking for his number. I'm like, I don't see his number.
No, I'm not even. I was just trying to see if coach was over there.
That's why we do this. So make sure you definitely cheat that one. I don't think I've seen it. Oh, shit. It's inside.
Come back, get stealing stuff.
Great video, but it's